a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Trojans will kick it away to start us off. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense takes the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Eagles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it in the middle, it's Dallas. Crosses to 40. Into enemy territory now. At the 48.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Fires to the big fella. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
I that's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. That's caught. It's Brown. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Byrne. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Trojans offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Grimes. He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Troy! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for room. It's Bradley. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Got a man. It's Brown. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
4th down coming up.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the screen. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Grab behind the line. It's Dallas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. The chains will move and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Running the red zone, it's Jackson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Unloads to the wideout. He got it. They'll get him stopped just. The end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. 3rd and goal where the strong come through. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. 3rd and goal for the offense. Calls his own number. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Bringing it out. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff from the gun. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Makes the catch, it's Dallas. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Dallas. Just what this offense was looking for, sets him up in the 26 with the first down. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. They go to the ground. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia Southern really... on offense. In the red area, it's Jackson. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Using his legs to buy some time. Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 5 over Mississippi State. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Grimes. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Finding an escape route. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
The Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. And the Eagles buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking for a man, it's Bryant. With the catch, it's Dallas. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Buys a little time with his feet. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. The Eagles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's in open space downfield. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We've talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Firing to the right, complete.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Breaks into the open.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy that you can give the ball that can make such big plays? It makes play calling fun. It makes offense fun. Everything's built off of this, but when you can block it up front and give the ball to a speedster that can fly down the field, offense is a heck of a lot of fun.
The give to the tailback. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's Grimes. Moving out of the pocket. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll try the toss to the left. There he goes. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on first down. Bringing the heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Bryant. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. Once he got some room, it was over.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington State.
Steps away.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Bradley. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. To throw, it's Bryant. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback, getting in a predictable 3rd and long situations where now you can unleash that pass rush.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead.
Multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like your offense doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down coming up after the completion. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to...
Makes the grab past the marker. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium.
Gashes him in the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Trojans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Grimes. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
I love the way this defense is fighting down here close to their own goal line, right? They get a sack on the first play. Great coverage on the second one, knocking it away. Here comes a huge 3rd down. Can they do it again? Can they come up with another big one?
And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Past the 50. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Grimes. Oh, they're after him. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Rushes on him. Makes the grab. Runs through the tackle. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the 1st down marker.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Using the quick game. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He's looking to pass. Buys a little time. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. And they spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to pass. It's Grimes. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game. Offense can kneel it out from here.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Touchdown, Eagles! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.